Hello, denizens of light. Welcome to Let's Play One Way Heroics Plus. I'm your host, Kyyteo, and this game actually holds a very special place in my heart. I have sunk so many hours into this particular game, it's not even funny. So let's go ahead and show you what this game's all about. Basically, the premise behind this game is that there is this darkness that's chasing the world. Or it's swallowing up the world, I should say. And you are a hero, one of the very last heroes out there. And it's your job to make sure that that you defeat the darkness and the demon lord that's causing it. It's really cool. Let me just go ahead and get into it, and let me show you what this is all about. So we're going to create a random new world, and we're going to get on let's go on an afternoon stroll, just so I can have a better chance at defeating it. I'm actually really good at this game about now, but we're going to go with the ninja class, because he's one of the cooler ones. And that's all I have to say about it. It's only a small token, but allow me to bestow a few items help you in your journey. A few simple healing medicines and herbs. I know it'll be a tough journey, but don't leave the destruction of the we leave the destruction of the demon lord up to you, Kyyteo. I will leave this castle behind as well. I hope we are able to meet once more. Now it's time to depart. I pray for your success. So we're just gonna go pick up those items that he left us, or at least tried to. Give them to me. So we got a few silver, Nadia fruit, and what else do we get? Healing herb and vial of healing. So that's pretty nice. Each item has its own indeterminate usefulness in the game. And random enemies, of course, are going to spawn all across the area, so we gotta defeat them, get experience. Ninja is actually one of the harder classes to play. To use his abilities, he has to drain his maximum stamina. And once you get further into the game, I'll show you what that's more about. Also, ninjas are harder to play because they have negative charisma. And charisma is the only way how you can recruit allies to your cause. And if you don't have any charisma, well, they're not going to be flipping backflips to be able to join you. So you're pretty much on this by yourself. Right now we're just picking up items and, powering up our character just enough to be able to take on these mobs, apparently. So we're gonna go and find the door. And as you can see on the edge of the screen, there's this darkness that's chasing you, and we're not gonna be able to kill this guy, so we're going to use one of our awakenings. And what an awakening does is that it freezes times, basically, and allows us to pull off. Oh gosh, there's a lot of enemies there. And if the darkness hits you in this game, you are done. The darkness will absorb you. But luckily, I was able to survive that encounter, so I'm just going to have a few healing herbs and go try somewhere else. You can pick up these scrolls that you can equip to your weapons. Oh, a wanted enemy. Wanted enemies are much tougher, and they drop cool stuff. Like what I just got, the Dark Brotherhood license. This is probably one of the most important items you can get if you're a pirate or if you're a ninja, because it allows you access inside of the Dark Brotherhood, which is pretty much the only place you can get followers in. Yeah, I'll take that. Pick up a wind spear. You pick the wind spear allows me to pull off easier combos, and plus it also has let's just go ahead and do sturdy on that spear. It also gives us a longer reach, so I can attack enemies in a line. Not only that, it has a higher damage ratio than my kunai did. So we're just gonna go run around and see what we can find. Hopefully we can get some pretty good stuff. Die! Another really cool thing about this game is that each area of the game affects how well you do, if that makes sense. For example, we're in a plane, so the planes will allow us to... there's no positive or negative effects when we're inside the plane. But because I'm a ninja, if you can see down there, it says Mark of the Ninja, difficult to detect, and I get night vision, so... Oh, we just got ambushed by bandits. Lucky for them, or not lucky for them, lucky for me, I have a spear that lets me hit them multiple times. Oh, they weren't too bad. I have a weight limit of what I'm allowed to carry. I've already hit that weight limit. We'll get more into dimensional gold coins later. You see these prairie otters, and there's more animals like them. They are protected underneath a organization called... crap, I can't remember what it's called. But they don't like it at all when you hurt these cute creatures. They drop so much experience, though. If you kill them, you, I think, level up 5 times, which is an insane amount. Oh, and I accidentally picked that up instead of eating it. Whoops. Let's just go ahead and eat one of our salmon herbs instead. There we go. So we're now in snowfields, and now that we're in a snowfield, my energy depletes so much faster. 3 hours until the Demon Lord appears. The Demon Lord is the primary antagonist in this game, and he is a bitch, or is he at all? We'll find out about that. I could probably, with my equipment now, be able to... Oh, that's not good. Let's go ahead and just heal up. As I said before, Kagebushi no Jutsu. Oh, this is probably the closest I've ever gotten to being able to defeat the Demon Lord in one go. Ow! Oh man, I lucked out right there. So the Demon Lord, whenever he spawns, he gets protected by he's protected by a barrier that you can't do anything about except for, hopefully, to crack it down. I want this ice crystal, but I don't think I'll be able to get it. No, the darkness is going to be able to swallow me up before I can get this ice crystal. But I'll go explore this dungeon, which has got... Aw. Might as well eat that now before it goes bad. Because I'm a ninja, I can actually open up locks, and even if I don't do it the first time, with each consecutive time I do it, it just gets easier to do. The offset, though, is inside a dungeon. Enemies are super strong, and I will be lucky if I get out alive. See, there's another wanted feral dog there. Ooh, that's a pretty good item, but I'm not a class that can really use that, unfortunately. Ooh, got a floating drug. Well, I seem to be a little bit of a pickle, so we're just gonna use Awakening again. And let's use that floating drug that I just picked up. That'll let us cross the mountains without taking too much damage. There we go. That could have been a pickle, but thankfully with the successful use of an Awakening, I was able to get the hell out of there. That's nice. And even to this day, I've soaked probably about 40 hours of my life into this game, and I still have yet to see everything that there is to see in this game. And that's what I really like about it. Alright. Ooh, a Slender Spear, but we're not going to worry about that because my spear is better. Oh, no! Well, so much for my spear being better, then. When you gotta run out of energy, all of a sudden you're... Teleport pills will save your life if you use them in the right areas. They're almost get out of jail free card as I find them to be. I feel like something good's gonna happen soon. This is very rare in the game. Rarely does something like this ever happen. You normally get to the point where super enemies spawn and you'll have to get really lucky and not die. This bear is going to ruin my day, so I'm just going to awaken and... Let's go ahead and use the Sword of the sturdy one. I can't talk today, guys, I'm sorry. And we'll use the Vial of Healing, because I'm about to die. And it'd be easier if I could get out of the snowfields, because that really drains my energy. Ooh, animal meat. Animal meat, you always get a chance of being food poisoned. And I got really lucky there. I did not get food poisoned, but food poisoning lowers all your stats in general. Unless you're super high level, it makes things almost impossible to kill. And of course, food poisoning goes away eventually, but you'll have to suffer. I'm just eating random things off the ground. But I am a shinobi. I must live a shinobi life. And if that means eating things off the ground, so be it. Ah, find a new area. Get my... Alright, finally. Alright, we're in a mountain area. I don't think mountain areas have a negative effect, but I do think their drop rate is increased, if I remember, and tougher enemies spawn. But there's no negative effects on me. 3 hours until the Demon Lord appears, and that's yeah, no thanks, Kronos. Let's give you that jewel that I just found. You're welcome. I'm gonna assume that my traveler's clothes are about to die. Yeah, I've only got 67 charges left on my... So let's pick up this knight's coat. Sell you this traveler's clothes. go ahead and quit that we just got. Because if we don't equip it, it does no good to us at all. How am I overweight? Fine, I'll just eat something. Let's drop that, and drop that. That's better. That bat just got wrecked. Wasn't very villainous then. Alright, Demon Lord disappeared. Let's go ahead and get away from him. Ow! Well, it's time to use one of those teleport pills that I got. See how it just saved my butt there? Every time the Demon Lord appears, he appears with one less, or not one less, I think it's like 2 or 3 less shield charges. And the less shield that he has, the more chance I have of actually breaking through and dealing damage to him. Oh no! These dragon warriors. Ah! Curse you! Oh well, that was a good run. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You'll be sure to see more of this game in the future. Like I said, I have loved this game. And if you really like it, it's pretty cheap on Steam, so you should be able to pick it up. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.